Hi, everybody. It's Julie again, and welcome back. I am here with all the members of the HorseLink board. I wanted to bring them in on the conversation following what Ellen and I talked about in our race analysis. And I wanted to get their picks for the day. Everyone is trying to decide who in the world is going to win this Derby. It's always a toss-up. You never know. It's one of the great, exciting things about this race. I want to encourage everybody to make sure they go and place their bets. They can do so on our Kentucky Derby site, where you've been seeing the silent auction and the raffle items. Every horse there is listed. You can place a $2, and then if the horse wins, places, or shows, you get in a drawing for a prize. So good luck to everybody, and I hope that what you've heard so far is helping you decide which horse you're going to pick today. Let's start with Shannon today and see who she's going to like in this race.
Okay, well, I've been studying the pack a little bit, and I want to start with one that is maybe going to be a little bit controversial, I think, especially for Mike, because I heard you saying that you really like Authentic. And I do really like Authentic, but what I did was I went and watched the Haskell Stakes. So for anybody that doesn't know, the Haskell Stakes is also a turf race. I'm sorry, it's on a dirt track, just like the Derby, and it was run about 6 weeks ago. Now, the Haskell Stakes was won by Authentic, right? He put in a great race, but that track is only 1.1 miles. And as you guys probably know, everybody out there, the Derby is famously 1.25 miles. Now, it's a little bit longer. The Derby's a little bit longer. And if you go back and watch the Haskell Stakes, what you'll see is Authentic starts to get tired. He's the front runner, but he gets tired towards the end. And it is New York Traffic that comes up on his heels for a photo finish. It's a good race. I recommend watching it. That made me fall in love with New York Traffic. New York Traffic has speed, he has heart, and endurance for a longer race. So I expect to see New York Traffic, hopefully in the top 3, maybe winning the race. I want to put in a plug for Tiz the Law. I think Tiz the Law is an interesting horse to watch because he hasn't raced very much. He's got 2 recent starts, but both of those starts he won. So he's undefeated in those 2 starts. That horse is also really fast and has great breeding for long races. So I think he might also be in the top 3. And then if I had to pick more of a long shot, I would definitely pick Finnick the Fierce. And that's for 2 reasons. One is near and dear to my heart. Finnick the Fierce races without his right eye. He lost his right eye, but he still races. He races beautifully. And as many of you know who are HorseLink supporters, one of our greatest horses, Paddy Shaw, also lost his right eye. Paddy Shaw passed away about a year ago, but Paddy and I were buds, and I bonded with him, and I just loved him to death. So watching another horse that's also lost his eye out there racing is just tremendous. So I'm excited about that. And Finnick the Fierce is also ridden by his trainer. Now, often the trainer's on the ground, right, directing the training, but this trainer does ride his horses also. And so I think that might give him an edge in his training. And I'm excited to see how Finnick performs in the Derby.
You know, I have a soft spot for Finnick too. When I saw that he was missing his right eye, of course, the first thing I thought of was Paddy Shaw. My only concern about him is that he drew the #1 post position. And he's going to have his right eye with all the horses on, and next to him running, and he'll just be able to see the rail. And I'm just worried about how comfortable he's going to be there. I wish him a safe trip, but that's my concern about him, as much as I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I saw that too. And not all tracks are left-handed, but a lot of them are. And the Derby's a left-handed track, which means, just like you said, Finnick is right on the inside. Yeah. But they say that he's unflappable and that he's come a long way without eyesight on that side. So we'll see. He's got the jockey to look out for him.
We'll definitely see. I like New York Traffic a lot too. I did not pick him. I thought about it, but yeah, he seems like a really cool horse. I think he's got a good shot. That's a good pick. All right, Teresa, who are you going with this year?
Well, I hate picking the favorite. So right now that's Tiz the Law, and I know he's undefeated, but it's only a couple races, so I can't go with the favorite. It's not my style. So I'm going to pick Honor AP this year. He's got the pedigree. He's got the strength to go the distance, and he is backed by an all-star team and ridden by Mike Smith, and you cannot go wrong with Mike Smith. He is just top of the line jockey. So I think that's a great team. So that's going to be my pick for the win, his Honor AP. My long shot, I think I'm going to go with King Guillermo. And this is a ridiculous pick based solely on the name. One of my favorite TV shows is What We Do in the Shadows. There's a character named Guillermo. It's rather funny, and I've just got to go for the name Guillermo. No other reason.
I think that's a wonderful way to pick a horse. I mean, horse racing, you never know, right? I mean, that's it. You never know.
He's a fine-looking bay, I have to say.
There you go. Yeah,
a lot for those two.
I will say that Honor AP is probably wins for the most handsome hunk of a horse in this race. He is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Very strong looking horse. So yeah, and Mike Smith, how can you go against Mike Smith? Yeah. Good pick. Really good pick. All right, Jessica, you're up.
All right, thank you, Julie. Hi, everyone. I hope you're excited as I am for the race that's about to happen. I am really excited about Authentic for a variety of reasons, but his number today is number 18. That's my lucky number, so I just have to go with him. I also really, 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 really like New York Traffic. 1, he's gray. 2, I used to live in New York. 3, he's gray. And I also really like Honor AP. So maybe the expression good minds think alike, there's something to it. So I'll sign off there. I hope everyone is having a great time, enjoying their mint juleps, and looking forward to see what happens. Take care.
All right, Kate. We know you've been studying. Yep.
I've been studying very hard, and in all my research and scientific study, I'm going with Money Moves because I love the name. And 30-to-1 shot, and he's new to racing, never been in the Derby before, and why not? Let's just take a chance. So I hope it's a great race, and I hope that Money Moves cleans up. Cheers, everyone.
Awesome. I think Money Moves is, I don't know much about that horse, but he's got as good a shot as any.
That's right.
Can do. I think he's got a good post position, so that's in his favor. Kind of there in the middle of the pack. Mm-hmm. How about you, Mike?
Julie, for me, it always comes down to my gut, and I've got to go with Finnick the Fierce. There's something about that story that is so Seabiscuit-esque to it, with his owner, rider, trainer, and the name. Gotta love the Hunger Games. Finnick needs a better arc than he did in the movie, so I'm hoping having that left eye to the infield and all those people cheering him on will really call to him and lift him up. And the other one is Storm the Court. I don't know much about it, but again, I'm a sucker for the name, and I did a little research, and I had an amazing appendix horse growing up that I think they're related somewhere back in the day, somewhere down the line of a great-great-grandfather somewhere. So those are going to be my picks.
Really good picks. Well, Finnick and New York Traffic are really calling people's attention. We've had a couple that throw out for them, and I think those are good picks. I am doing something completely unusual. I, like Teresa, don't usually go for the favorites. That is not something I do, not my style. But I have seen Tiz the Law's last few races, and they were absolutely incredible. He dominated it, just won by so much against really talented horses. I just found him to be amazing. Kind of reminded me of when American Pharoah was running. So, he could have peaked early. He may not do it. He's got the outside post. That's a little bit against him, but I kind of think, I don't know, I think he might pull it off. But the other thing people know about me is that I love a good long shot. And I am always looking for a long shot to bet on. The hat I'm wearing today is the hat I wore when I actually got to go to the Derby in person. And I bet on a long shot that year and I won. And that horse was I'll Have Another. And I just loved him from the minute I saw him. I got another one like that this year. Big hit, big old chestnut, just like I'll Have Another was. And I am going for Necker Island as my long shot. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate your input. Thank you for all your help with this wonderful, interesting virtual Derby work party we're having to do this year. We're having fun with it. And we just wish everyone enjoys the race and enjoys your juleps and your boxes. And good luck on the betting and good luck on the raffle and the silent auction items. And thank you so much for your support of HorseLink. And with that, happy racing, everybody. Thank you so much. Say bye, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye,